Saharanpur district is the northernmost of the districts of Uttar Pradesh state, India, bordering the states of Haryana and Uttarakhand, and close to the foothills of Shivalik range. It lies in the northern part of the Doab region. It is primarily an agricultural area. The district headquarters is Saharanpur city and it belongs to Saharanpur Division. Other principal towns are Bahat, Doab, Gango and Rampur Maniharan. Historical. Ancient period. The entire Saharanpur district is a part of the Yamuna Ganges Doab region. Its physical features have been most conducive to human habitation. Archaeological surveys have provided evidence of the existence of many settlements over the ages. Excavations have been carried out in different parts of the district, such as Ambakari, Bargaon, Hulas and Nasirpur, and in Bahadrabad of Haridwar district. On the basis of artifacts discovered during these excavations, human habitation can be traced as far back as 2000 BC. Traces of the Indus Valley civilization, and even of earlier cultures, have been found. Archaeologically, Ambakari, Bargaon, Nasirpur and Hulas were centers of Harappan civilization. It has witnessed the mighty war of Mahabharata in the region of present Muzaffarnagar district, when both were a part of the Kuru Mahajanapada territory, and Usanara and Panchala Mahajanapadas were their eastern neighbors. Though the history of the region can be traced to some extent from the days of the Vedic period, a more exact history, the system of administration of the local kings, and the lifestyle of the people will become known only with further exploration. Medieval period. During the reign of Shamsuddin Iltutmish, the region became a part of the Delhi Sultanate. At the time, most of the area remained covered with forests and marshlands, through which the Pantoi, Demola, and Gandanala rivers flowed. The climate was humid and malaria outbreaks were common. Muhammad bin Tughlaq, the Sultan of Delhi, undertook a campaign in the northern Doab to crush the rebellion of the Shivalik kings in 1340, when according to local tradition he learned of the presence of a Sufi saint on the banks of the Pantoi River. After visiting the sage, he ordered that henceforth this region would be known as Saharanpur, after the Sufi saint Shah Harun Chishti. The simple but well-preserved tomb of the saint is situated in the oldest quarter of Saharanpur city, between the Machli Gate, Bizardin and Athandal Hatta. By the end of 14th century, the power of the Sultanate had declined and it was attacked by Emperor Timur of Central Asia. Timur had marched through Saharanpur region in 1399 to sack Delhi, and people of the region fought his army unsuccessfully. A weakened sultanate was later conquered by the Central Asian Mughal king Babur. Mughal period. In the 16th century, Babur, a Timurid descendant of Timur and Genghis Khan from Fergana Valley, swept across the Khyber Pass and founded the Mughal Empire, covering India, along with modern-day Afghanistan, Pakistan and Bangladesh. The Mughals were descended from Persianized Central Asian Turks. During the Mughal period, Akbar, Saharanpur became an administrative unit under the province of Delhi. Akbar bestowed the feudal Jaghir of Saharanpur to the Mughal treasurer Sah Ranveer Singh, an Agrawal who laid the foundations of the present-day city on the site of an army cantonment. The nearest settlements at the time were Shekhpura and Milhipur. Saharanpur was a walled city with 4 gates: the Sarai Gate, the Mali Gate, the Baria Gate and the Laki Gate. The city was divided into the neighborhoods named Nakasa Bazaar, Shah Belal, Rani Bazaar and Laki Gate. The ruins of Shah Ranveer Singh's old fort can still be seen in the Chowdarian locality of Saharanpur, not far from the better-known Bada Imam Bada. He also built a large Jain temple in Mahalla Toli Chowdarian. It is now known as the Digambar Jain Panchayati Mandir. The Sa'ids and Rohiyas. Mughal emperors Akbar and later Shah Jahan bestowed the administrative pargana of Sawat on Muslim Sa'id families. In 1633 one of them founded a city and named it and the surrounding region Muzaffarnagar in honor of his father, Sayyid Muzaffar Ali Khan. The Sa'ids ruled the area until the 1739 invasion by Nadir Shah. After his departure, anarchy prevailed across the entire Doab, with the region ruled or ravaged in succession by Rajputs, Tigers, Brahmins, and Jats. Taking advantage of this anarchy, the Rohiyas took control of the entire Transgangetic region. Ahmad Shah Durrani, the Afghan ruler who invaded northwestern and northern India in 1750s, conferred the territory of Saharanpur as Jagier on Rohiyya chief Najaf Khan, who assumed the title of Nawab Najib-ud-Daulah and took up residence in Saharanpur in 1754. He made Gaunzgah his capital and tried to strengthen his position against Maratha Empire attacks by entering an alliance with the Hindu Gurjar chieftain Manohar Singh. In 1759, Najib-ud-Daulah issued a deed of agreement handing over 550 villages to Manohar Singh, who became the Raja of Landaura. Thus the Rohiyas and the Gurjars now controlled Saharanpur. Maratha period. In 1757, the Maratha army invaded the Saharanpur region, which resulted in Najib-ud-Daulah losing control of Saharanpur to the Maratha rulers Raghunath Rao and Milhar Rao Holkar. The conflict between Rohiyas and Marathas came to an end on the 18th of December 1788 with the arrest of Ghulam Qadir, the grandson of Najib-ud-Daulah, who was defeated by the Maratha general Muhadjir Scindia. The most significant contribution of Nawab Ghulam Qadir to Saharanpur city is the Nawab Ganj area and the Ahmedabadi fortress therein, which still stands. The death of Ghulam Qadir put an end to the Rohiyya administration in Saharanpur and it became the northernmost district of the Maratha Empire. Ghani Bahadur Banda was appointed its first Maratha governor. The Maratha regimes saw the construction of the Bhuteshwar Temple and Bhaveshwar Temple in Saharanpur city. In 1803, following the Second Anglo-Maratha War, when the British East India Company defeated the Maratha Empire, Saharanpur came under British suzerainty. British period. The last of the invaders were the British East India Company, who marched into Saharanpur from the east in 1803. In 1804 the British created Saharanpur district. It became a very large district under the British, reaching its maximum size when the then Greater Nepal's Dehradun region was added after the British Gurkha War of 1816. The present independent districts of Muzaffarnagar, Haridwar and Dehradun at the time formed a part of Saharanpur district. In 1845 Chaudhry Rao Wazir-ud-Din Khan, the descendant of Raja Ram Singh, was the great Zamindar of Sheikhpura Qadim. Chaudhry Rao Wazir-ud-Din Khan became a member and voter of the Mughal court at the Red Fort in Delhi. He was the richest person in the Saharanpur district with 27,000 bigha of land, a lord of 57 villages of the district of Saharanpur. The British governor had good relations with Rao Wazir-ud-Din and he bestowed the princely title on him. He died in 1895 at Saharanpur. He had two sons, Chaudhry Rao Masuk Ali Khan and Chaudhry Rao Ghaffur Muhammad Ali Khan. Rao Ghaffur Muhammad Ali Khan had 7 children, out of which his eldest, Rao Maksud Ali Khan, was noteworthy as a highly educated and spiritual person. He was the one and only one royal man of Saharanpur. He was decorated by the Indian Viceroy Lord Irwin at Dehradun. He died in 1973 at Sheikhpura Qadim and left behind his 4 sons, Rao Ghulam Muhyiddin Khan, Rao Zamir Haider Khan, Rao Yaqub Khan and Rao Ghulam Hafiz. Geography. Saharanpur is located at 29.97 degrees north, 77.55 degrees east, 29.97, 77.55, about 130 kilometers south-southeast from Chandigarh and 170 kilometers north-northeast from Delhi. It has an average elevation of 284 meters. Physical features. Saharanpur forms the most northerly position of the land known as the Doab, which stretches between the holy rivers of the Ganges and the Yamuna. The Shivalik hills rise above it on the northern frontier. The portion of the Doab in which Saharanpur is situated was probably one of the first regions of Upper India occupied by the Aryans colonizers as they spread eastward from the Punjab. The north and the northeast of the district are surrounded by the Shivalik hills, which separate it from the Dehradun district in the recently created state of Uttarakhand. The river Yamuna forms its boundary in the west, separating it from the Karnal and Yamunanagar districts of Haryana. In the east lies the district of Haridwar, which was part of the district of Saharanpur until 1989, and in the south lies the district of Muzaffarnagar. At the time of the British rule, district Muzaffarnagar was also a part of the district of Saharanpur. The district is rectangular in shape and lies between 29 degrees 34 minutes 45 seconds and 30 degrees 21 minutes 30 seconds north latitude and 77 degrees 9 minutes and 78 degrees 14 minutes 45 seconds east longitude. Its total area is 3,860 square kilometers. The main characteristics of the district can be divided into 4 parts. 1. The Shivalik Hill Tract. 2. The Babar Land. 3. Bangar Land. 4. Khadar Land. 5. Chilkana Sarway Highway. Important rivers: the Yamuna, the Solani, the Hind and the Ratmas, the Nagda. All the rivers of the district flow into either the Yamuna or the Ganges. Climate: Saharanpur has a tropical climate because of the proximity of the Himalayan region across this northern district. It is a subhumid region, especially the upper Ganges plain areas. Saharanpur records an average temperature around 23.3 degrees during the course of the year. June is the hottest recorded month, while January is the coldest one. Humidity is higher in the western area as compared to the eastern region. Economy and trade: the district is part of a fertile belt. A well-developed irrigation system of Gangetic canals and tube wells supports a thriving agricultural economy of multiple crops and bumper yields. In addition to farming of major food grain crops like wheat, rice, etc., cash crops like sugar cane and potatoes, etc., are cultivated on a wide scale. Fruit orchards and horticulture are also important for local and export markets. Even though Dehradun is more famous for basmati rice, a lot of it is grown in the Saharanpur area. For the viewpoint of industries and trade, the region has great importance. The district has several agro-based industries: paper, tobacco, woodwork, etc. A multinational cigarette manufacturing company, the Indian Tobacco Company, is located in Saharanpur. The region produces agro-based and industrial goods which are sent to the various parts of the country. The trade flourishes and can be divided into 3 categories: A. Food, grains, vegetables and fruits. Milk and milk products. B. Agro-based industries. The most important industries are sugar, textile and cigarettes. C. Industrial goods. Paper, sugarcane, hosiery material and wood carving. Besides exporting goods from here, the region also imports coal, iron ore, cement, salt, petroleum products, fertilizers, oil seeds and leather from Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan, Delhi and Bihar. Demographics. According to the 2011 census, the Saharanpur district had a population of 3,464,228, roughly equal to the nation of Panama of the U.S. state of Connecticut. This gives it a ranking of 92nd in India. The district has a population density of 939 inhabitants per square kilometre. Its population growth rate over the decade 2001 to 2011 was 19.59%. Saharanpur has a sex ratio of 887 females for every 1,000 males, and a literacy rate of 72.03%. Education. Culturally, Saharanpur district is similar to the rest of western Uttar Pradesh. It is home to the Paper and Pulp Technology Institute, which is affiliated to the Indian Institute of Technology, Roorkee, and Central Pulp and Paper Research Institute. Sheikh Al-Hind Mahmud Hassan Medical College is a government medical college which provides healthcare for all citizens of the state and to train students. The present medical college is planned to have a 500-bed hospital with road access to the Saharanpur-Ambala National Highway. The proposed annual intake of MBBS students is expected to be 100 in 2014-15. In the year 2012, the government of Uttar Pradesh, through a notification passed by the legislature and assented by the governor of Uttar Pradesh, empowered Nice Society to establish a state university in a small town Gango of district Saharanpur by the name Shivalik University, Uttar Pradesh, under Section 2 of the University Grant Commission Act, 1956. Several colleges in the district, affiliated to the Meerut University, also conduct university-level courses in a number of important science and art subjects. Established university in the year 2013. Local University Saharanpur, India, which is located in Delhi Yamnotri State Highway, Mirzapur Pole, Saharanpur, 247,001 up, India. Founder by Hazi Mohammad Iqbal, founded in 2012. This is a world-class university. A project is now underway to establish a medical college in Saharanpur. Maulana Mahmud Hassan Al-Fathiq Government Medical College, Pilkni, Saharanpur.